So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game. that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. That has been cut short. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi couldn't squeeze it through. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bellingham. Otto gets across to intercept that. Cafu. He's going to be disappointed with that.
That was lovely, that.
Now there's a fine ball. He could be in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away. Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that's an inviting ball. Oh, no joy this time. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bellingham. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Chiellini with the clearance. Nedved. And he welcomes it in. Eto'o is flagged offside. Well read, nice interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Beckenbauer goes steaming forward. Bellingham. He's played him through. And Beckham! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beckham has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Looks to go up and over. De Bruyne cuts it out. Look at the space here. Can he finish? In for the pieces. And it's Batistuta. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Engages and forces him off the ball. Eto'o looks to get on the end of this.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we have our very first corner. In with a header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Corner number 2 then. And he's heaved it away. It's a throw-in. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. That's good running with the ball. Oh, and he's through the middle. Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Eto'o gets flagged offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Nesta has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Batistuta.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Beckham. And it's Messi. That looks a good ball through. He is through here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Eto'o, shot at goal! Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Messi! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. So the team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He's onside. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Guardiola. Nicely weighted ball. Rummenigge! He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter.
There's the shot! Van Balten with the clearance.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Dink through. And that has put paid to that. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's been cut out, well played. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Cafu demonstrating his defensive quality there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pedri.
The attendance for this match.
That is out and behind. It's a good block. So, third corner of the game. Heads it! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Batistuta. Oh, nice touch. Great chance! Oh, what has happened here? Looking for the run. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Eto'o. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's got away. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Nedved. Shapes to shoot! That's another chance. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Eto'o. Chance! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Number 13.
And now he has 2.
Number 17. De Bruyne.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Bruno Fernandes. Number 8.
And that is a little undercooked. He's found a way through. Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. Costa Curta with the foul.
Substitution on the field. Batistuta. Number 41. Rice. Coming on the field. Number 20. Mbappe. Number 3. Marquinhos.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Diogo Costa deals with it effortlessly. Can he get it through? And he's there to belt it away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Not the most accurate pass. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that has not gone well. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. The final five struck, and it's hit the woodwork and out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Szoboszlai, and this is Eto'o. Eto'o finds himself offside. Marquinhos. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's running through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rummenigge. Adams is there, and he can pick it up. Szoboszlai. Neymar. Bruno Fernandes. And claimed it back swiftly. Pinches it off him. Pedri. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Eto'o voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Just the keeper to beat! Can he put it away? And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that's well spotted. Rummenigge. Van Bouten. Gently done. And he was quick to react. And here's Bale. Nedved. Now who's going to be first to this? Chiellini getting this one clear. And it's Nedved. He can run onto that. Bale. It's Bale! He scores! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Big chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Saka looking to run onto it. He's got away. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Costa Curta. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Stood up well to him there. And it's Beckham. Kimmich. That's Beckham. Luis Suarez. Oh, what a climb! Pedri attempts a clearance. Bale could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more.
And it's been given away. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, good ball. Ball's played through.
You can never be short of runners into space.
As chance for the header! Caught offside that time. Thinks one through. Pinches it off him. Chiellini. And it's Nedved. Nedved. 15 minutes till half-time. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that's neat. Suarez stood his ground strongly. Beckham. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Kimmich cuts it out. He's gone forward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Great defending, strong and determined. Kubo going face to face with his great rival. Costa Curta gets a foot in here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Quality ball. Oh, good-looking ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Again the flag's up. He's not got that quite right. Rummenigge absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Luis Suarez. That has been cut short. Nedved. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Luis Suarez. And it's half-time here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. Here we go again then. Costa Curta. Nesta. Rummenigge. Kimmich gets across and deals with it. It's a quick one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Interesting ball.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kubo. Kubo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pedri. And it's Azar. Good ball over the top. And the shots! They are rampant! And surely that settles it.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Goal! After 55 minutes...
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
And they win it back again. That's headed upfield. Saka. And that's been won straight back. Shapes to shoot! And again! And it's in! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Closing it, and Beckham! Nedved. And it's Azar. Now it's Bale.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He is just caressing the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Chiellini. Oh, that's a key interception. He's found a way. Hazard! He's scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Suarez has it in a wide position. Beckham, and he's cut it out. Nedved. Now it's Vinicius Junior. To Totti. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Oh, what a... Tries a shot! It's there!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Oh, no, he's got that wrong. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And no, that was never going to make it. Chiellini makes the interception. Nedved aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Throw in. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vinicius Junior! Saka. Now then, the ball's come loose. Kubo. Nicely weighted ball. Lobbed in behind. Nicely worked. Picked out brilliantly. There's the hit! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execute... He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Hits one! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Moved on forwards. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that is a little undercooked. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. That's been cut out. Well played. Vinicius Junior. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So it's away we go then. It's an inviting looking ball that. Mendes kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get free.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Messi. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite... It's Luis Suarez! A real chance and a real let-off. Beckenbauer. Szoboszlai. Luis Suarez, and he's certainly onside here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Chance here to counter. He could be in here. He has found the way through. Close. Has a goal! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
First quarter of an hour gone. Nedved looking understandably energised after his goal. That's very neat.
Might want to be careful there.
Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Nedved.
Nedved really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, nicely intercepted. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar, and they win it back again. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rummenigge is flagged offside. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's a throw-in. Over to the other side. Cafu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Beckham. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Hazard chips it through. Beckham. It's a mighty effort!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just eases him off the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hazard. Rummenigge. That's headed upfield. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. It's a sweet ball, that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's surging through. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Beckham. He's found a way through. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Hazard. That is a great pick out. Neymar gets flagged offside. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, strongly challenged there. And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Just to attack on the first 45 minutes.
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Szoboszlai. Rummenigge. He's dealt with that really well. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. Neymar. And Mendes. Szoboszlai has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Rummenigge. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Adams. Beckenbauer. Still just a single goal between the sides.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Oh, easy pickings there. Nedved. Messi in acres of space out wide. He's got away. There's the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Nedved.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
No, again, there's no way through. Beckenbauer. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
On the field, number 17, Schneider. Number 7,
Nesta.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 9, Darwin Núñez.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cleared without complication. Beckenbauer. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To increase the lead. Terrific save by Abbiati. He can't put it away.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Haaland. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he'll shoot here. That is decidedly lacking.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat.
Big chance! Sticks it away! There seemed no way back, but they are level. An act of charity gratefully received. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, without doubt, that's given the coach food for thought. Does he settle for extra time or try to go for a winner before then? Decision time.
Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Bruyne. He's got tall. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lobbed in behind. Now it's Messi. Gets his pass away. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Throw in. And that's definitely not his best. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
And a quick reminder today
So a
that
short
parking
respite
in
for the
the area
players
around the
as they
stadium
prepare
is
themselves
strictly
for
forbidden.
another
Please
30
use
minutes.
parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on to replace
90
him
minutes
is
gone and
number
nothing
4,
between them still.
Rijkaard. Substitution.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. That's not going far. That is very well defended. Nunez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Otto promptly onto that, and that is that. He's under a lot of pressure there. Guardiola. That is a little undercooked. Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Otto is there to clear. Dink through. Danger averted for now. De Bruyne. And he was quick to react. Costa Curta. Is there any support? Oh, what a mistake! Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! And that may just do it! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
In with the challenge. Extra time reaches half-time.
For everybody to please kindly remove
Yeah,
any
it is
cars
coming
parked
down
on
to
the
those
road
last
outside
15
the stadium.
minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Chiellini.
And we're off
Coming on
for the
field
final
is
time.
Number 11.
Well, this really
Di
has
Lorenzo.
been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Ronaldo finds himself offside. It's just beyond his reach. Nedved chasing after it. Nedved really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. That's good defensive concentration. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. That looks a good ball through. Mbappe is the guilty party there. And he cuts out the supply. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
That's been cut out, well played. He is through here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That has ended up in no man's land. That's played into space. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Mbappe! And yes, it's there! within sight of the finish line. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So it's down to business here. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Pass somewhat off target. Luis Suarez. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Just eases him off the ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, played right into his path. He's shifting through the gears here. Moved on forwards, and he's intervened well there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, that's fabulous. Backward it goes. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Pedri. And that is as far as they're going to go. Luis Suarez. And he's had it nicked away. And he's lost his... Szoboszlai! It's there! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So, a breakthrough already. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Beckham. And Beckham! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Rummenigge has got himself a free kick. Hernandez. Gets his pass away. Oh, great, now the finish! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Schneider. Oh, they can break here. Szoboszlai. Neatly clipped into space. No, that's been intercepted. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this...
Haaland! Oh, taken with style. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Beckenbauer. No, he's just misjudged that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he cuts out the supply. Pedri takes control of it and he's on the move. Costa Curta. And it's Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hernandez. That is a great pick out. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Beckham. He's through here. Schneider. Schneider stood his ground strongly. Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers. Stood up well to him there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Szoboszlai looking to add to his goal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Always onto this. Oh, that's well spotted. Works it forward.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look.
Hello, attendees. This
The
is
midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Beckham. That's a shade optimistic. Hazard. Hazard powering forward here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Looking for the run, dink through, and he was quick to react. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Haaland might just make this. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nedved. Schneider. Luis Suarez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And here's Schneider. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
The attendance for this
Cafu
match was
kept aware, and it is
71,515.
reclaimed easily. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Pedri. Pedri goes on a charge down the left. He's gone for goal! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Not the most accurate pass. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Real chance!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. In with the challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Look, it's a run defence.
Big chance! And he hits the net. It's level again. What a match we have.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Substitution on the field, number 5.
So,
Daniel
time for
Van
changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
23,
Quite a
Beckham.
thriller this one's
Number
become.
14,
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Messi.
It's Nedved.
Coming on the
That's
field,
positional gold,
number
the utilisation of space.
Shot a goal! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Ronaldo is flagged offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a pretty loose pass. Nice interception, well timed.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And a header! Oh, taken with style! Looks offside, I think. Yup, the flag is up.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. I think we're just about done here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It could be in here. Rummenigge. Oh, important interception. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Pedri. So that's it. It is all over. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's found a way through. He is just caressing the ball. Schneider did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Not got that quite right. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now that's well seen too. He's away! Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. The move... Messi! Well, that's been cut out, well played. Chance here to counter. Nicely worked.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Oh, shooting chance! And we have our very first corner. Szoboszlai plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. Oh, that's nice. And it's Schneider.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Floated through. There's no flag. He's shifting through the... Has a go! And he nearly went all the way.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
This is their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Oh, nice touch. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. No luck with that dink over the top. Beckham. Now it's Batistuta. And back to the goalkeeper. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Now it's Hazard. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Great chance here from position A1. Szoboszlai! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Beckham. And he thumps it clear. Pedri. And it's Messi. A searching ball that into space. He can get that clear. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Szoboszlai really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Marquinhos. Costa Curta. And it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Hazard chasing after it. Chiellini. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And now the breakaway. And that's put paid to a promising move. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Pedri. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, sweet feet. Hazard tries making a foray down the right. And he's in on goal. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rummenigge
has been indicated.
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Oh, that is asking for trouble. There's the hit! And the ball's come loose here. Hazard. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So neither side has yet broken through. It's Hazard! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Hazard. Now it's Szoboszlai. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get it through? Rummenigge. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Szoboszlai. Now, can he finish? Messi. Rummenigge just eases him off the ball. Beckenbauer.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
But it is clear to see that he is... Great hit! Oh, it's come off the upright. Rummenigge being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And the pass is intercepted. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Pedri.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. Hazard. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Hazard. Szoboszlai has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And the counter is on. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Now he's off and running. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Marquinhos. That's Beckham. Costa Curta. That is ended up in no man's land. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he's on his way!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's very neat. Beckham. And he's got Batistuta! He scores! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Number 11, Gabriel Batistuta.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Schneider. Number
We have got
23,
changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11.
So the first
Baptist
goal
Tutor.
of the game.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now
Coming
they
on the
need to
field,
hang on to it.
Number 15.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality
De Bruyne.
deserted them when
Number
they really
20,
needed it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 5, Joshua Kimmich.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Substitutions taking
Long
place.
ball looking to counter. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Cristiano Ronaldo stood up well to him there. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bellingham. Now then, the ball's come loose.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, there's a probing ball. And that is expertly dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
1 minute to add, according to the board. He's picked his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Diaz.
Well, he's...
And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, I think the
I'm
result
afraid
was
to tell you
perfect
that
evidence,
we're
Peter,
expecting
that
traffic
showed
to be
all
heavy after
departments
the
of the
final
team
whistle
were
today.
working really well. You just can't complain with a scoreline like this.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.